Thank you for staying home. I know you'd rather be in Rome and roam around the city, but it's just not that easy. So just take a seat with me. It's the Bar for Bar Weekly. It's the week of April 10th, 2020. Everyone's inside. I've been saying this for the last 2 weeks. There's not much to talk about. But there's still some things, so we'll go through that. First off, let's talk about some good things. JayZ and Meek donated 100,000 masks to prisons. And everyone's going to be upset because they're going to say, oh, why didn't they donate it to hospitals or anywhere else? And those are the people who don't know what JayZ and Meek have been doing. Well, JayZ in general. He's been doing a bunch of stuff for prisons for a while now, so it kind of makes sense for him to be donating to prisons. Plus, there's other people that should be probably focused on donating masks and stuff to hospitals, like the government, but you know. Anyways, Master P is also doing some good stuff right now. He is running a first come first serve home cleaning and like supply delivery to senior citizens in New Orleans. So that's great to hear. It's just nice to see people helping where they can. Like I said last week with Future. Speaking of Future, he had an interview with XXL, which happened back in March, before the quarantine. That just went live earlier this week. And basically in the interview, he said that his next album is going to be titled Life is Good. And I guess it should be coming soon. Obviously, the title of this album was made before what's happening. So it's probably going to stay the same. Also, a lot of the songs seem like they were done before all the current events too, and he even mentioned that in the interview. So don't expect any Corona bars. Also, this week, Dr. Dre announced that The Chronic is finally coming to streaming services on 4/20. Because when else are you going to drop that or re-release it? But I'm excited because there's a lot of people who still haven't heard The Chronic, and it's definitely a necessary listen. It's kind of weird that he waited this long, but maybe that has something to do with the album being archived in the Library of Congress. I don't know. Regardless, it's a good thing. Now, let's talk about some stuff that's happening online. NBA Youngboy. So, I mean, you see all the memes where they're talking about NBA Youngboy fans. I think where it started from was, so his girlfriend, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, basically, like, she attacked this other girl that he's involved with, and then Kodak Black made a statement saying that he cooperated with the police to get everything settled. So then NBA Youngboy took to Instagram Live and just started yelling, as he is one to do. Basically just denying all that and yelling at Kodak. Also related to NBA Youngboy, someone on Reddit, like back in September, I guess, with his friends originally wrote a musical starring NBA Youngboy and a bunch of other rappers, and decided, now's a good time to share it. So if you go to Reddit, the Hip Hop Head subreddit, the top post right now It should still be there. It's basically just a musical titled A Fistful of Slime. We have time now, so someone can totally perform it, I guess. We'll see. I just thought it was ridiculous. People are going crazy. Also, earlier this week, The Weeknd had an interview with Variety magazine in which he mentioned that, like, how House of Balloons, like, changed the sound of pop music, and that the sound kind of influenced the song Climax by Usher. So when he first heard it, he was like, holy fuck, that's a Weeknd song. And everyone got mad. Because they were like, oh, he's just hating. Oh, he's trying to say that everyone's biting him. Like, no, relax. Like, he said in the interview that at first he was angry, but now he's like, oh, that's flattering. But people clearly don't know how to read, so Eric Bellinger went to Instagram, and he has no credits on the song, but he's probably involved. He basically just performed the song a cappella, and in the comments essentially challenged The Weeknd to do the same, which is just ridiculous because that's the type of song that The Weeknd would excel in. Why would you even waste your time and like embarrass yourself with that? But continuing on from that, Diplo, the producer of that song, even like he went to Twitter and he's like, yeah, no, the House of Balloons definitely influenced that song when we were making it, or when I produced it. To which everyone else involved was like, oh, you didn't tell me that. Oh, I feel so stupid now. Basically, everyone's just trying to clout chase. It's so stupid. Moving on. The beat battle / producer battles continues tomorrow at 6 p.m. West Coast time. DJ Premier and the RZA are going to go head to head. I'm very excited for this. And if you have nothing else to do, which you're home, like you should have nothing else to do, go check it out. It should be fun. Apparently RZA's going to play some old unreleased ODB tracks, which I'm really excited for. Anyways, that's all I got for news. Moving on to notable releases, at least ones that I cared about. Tory Lanez dropped the new Toronto 3. I still haven't listened to all of it yet, but it's pretty solid. I've enjoyed it. I think one of the Reddit comments was, the streets are going to love this. And I thought it was funny because no one's in the streets right now, except essential workers. On that, Sadistic dropped his EP, Delirium. I'm a huge fan of Sadistic, so I love it, but I understand that it's not for everyone. And also A$AP Rock dropped his Freedom Finger EP, which is like basically a soundtrack for a video game that came out. I saw him listen to that, but it looks fun. Also, IDK dropped a new track, In My YT, which samples the same song by them Franchise Boys. I really like it too. IDK really can't miss recently, and honestly not even recently. He's been solid for a while now. Well, that's all I got. Please like, comment, and subscribe as you normally do or don't. And also make sure you check out the reviews that we've been doing. The last one we did was for Davy's Survival. That was a viewer requested review, but we got a bunch more coming in, so stay tuned. And also just let us know what you want us to review. Anyways, bye.